They say the storm is not your enemy, it is your awakening. Sun Tzu once declared, "Chaos is your strongest ally." At first glance, chaos seems like destruction, uncertainty, an abyss where the weak falter. But look closer, and you'll see. Chaos is the birthplace of all greatness. Every legend, every warrior, every leader who has ever risen from the ashes has done so by embracing the very disorder that others fear. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. These words from Sun Tzu himself reveal a truth known by only the bravest. Chaos is not to be avoided. It is to be wielded. Think of Alexander the Great, faced with the unpredictable, vast Persian Empire. He did not seek stability. He thrived in disorder, using the unexpected to shatter his enemies. Or consider Steve Jobs, who was thrown into the abyss when he was fired from Apple. That chaos, that storm of rejection, did not break him. It remade him, refined him, gave him the fire to return stronger than ever. History whispers the same lesson over and over. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. These words, often attributed to Bruce Lee, resonate with the essence of embracing chaos. Life is not a straight path. It is a battlefield, shifting and unpredictable. The ones who rise are not those who wait for calm, but those who learn to dance with the storm. Look around in today's world. The corporate battlefield is ruthless. Economic shifts create uncertainty. AI threatens jobs. Markets collapse. If you fear chaos, you will be swallowed whole. But if you learn to ride its waves, you will emerge unbreakable. Elon Musk did not build Tesla and SpaceX by following a calm, predictable route. He embraced the uncertainty, the failures, the near collapses, using chaos as his greatest weapon. Nietzsche once said, "You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star." The fire of greatness is born in adversity, in the unexpected, in the turmoil that tests your spirit. The difference between those who succeed and those who fall is not intelligence, not wealth, not luck. It is their relationship with chaos. Will you fear it? Or will you let it sharpen you? When a blacksmith forges a sword, he does not place the metal in still waters. He thrusts it into the fire, he hammers it, bends it, folds it, breaks it, and reforges it again. Only through this violent process does the blade become sharp enough to cut through anything. You are no different. If you are in chaos, if your life feels like fire and pressure, understand this. You are being forged. You are being sharpened. Do not run from it. Stand in the fire. Let it shape you. The warriors of old knew this well. Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest samurai, once said, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. In chaos, you must be adaptable. The rigid break, but the flexible survive." Look at the tech industry. Those who refuse to adapt to rapid change are left behind. Kodak ignored digital photography. Blockbuster ignored Netflix. Those who fear chaos are buried by it. But those who embrace it, they rise, they conquer, they make history. The question is, when chaos comes knocking, what will you do? Will you hide, wishing for stability that will never come? Or will you step forward and say, "This is my moment. This is my fire. This is where I rise"? The greatest minds, the strongest warriors, the most resilient leaders, they all understood one thing. Adversity is not the end. It is the beginning. "He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior," said Confucius. And what is chaos if not a battlefield within? A battlefield where fear, doubt, and hesitation threaten to chain you down. But listen carefully. Fear is a liar. Doubt is a shadow. And hesitation, it is the assassin of dreams. Those who fear chaos allow it to consume them. But those who master themselves, those who look into the storm and say, "I will not bow," they are the ones who shape the world. Look at history. Look at the leaders who thrived in the face of madness. Winston Churchill, standing against the overwhelming force of Nazi Germany, did not cower. He did not seek the illusion of peace. Instead, he declared, "To each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour." Churchill understood what many refuse to accept. Chaos does not break you. It reveals you. It strips away the illusions and leaves you with nothing but the truth of who you are. And when that moment comes, you have two choices: shrink back into the darkness or rise and claim your destiny. In the modern world, the same truth applies. Look at the startups that revolutionize industries. They are born from uncertainty, from the cracks in the system where others see only risk. Amazon, Facebook, Uber, all of them emerged from the unknown, led by individuals who were not afraid to walk where others hesitated. "Do what you can, with what you have, where you are," said Theodore Roosevelt. Because chaos does not wait for you to be ready. It arrives unannounced, demanding action. Those who hesitate, who wish for better circumstances, are left behind. But those who move, who adapt, who create opportunity out of disorder, they are the ones who leave their mark on history. It is easy to wish for comfort, for security, for a world that makes sense. But greatness has never come from comfort. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, they say, and it is true. If you seek ease, you seek mediocrity. But if you embrace the storm, if you train yourself to thrive in uncertainty, nothing will ever hold you back. Think of the Spartans at Thermopylae, facing overwhelming odds. They could have surrendered to fear, but instead, they embraced the battle, knowing that in chaos, legends are born. Think of Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He did not curse the struggle. He learned from it. The truth is, everything you want, everything you dream of, lies on the other side of chaos. It is the price of greatness. And the only question that remains is, will you pay it? Will you stand in the fire, or will you run? Because in the end, the words of Sun Tzu will always ring true. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. And those who embrace the chaos will always rise above those who fear it. And so, the challenge is set before you. The world will not hand you success wrapped in silk. It will throw you into the storm, into the fire, into the madness of the unknown, and it will whisper, "Show me what you're made of." Those who shrink back, who wait for the perfect moment, who complain that the world is unfair, history forgets them. But those who stand tall, who look chaos in the eye and say, "I will not break, I will not bow, I will use this," they are the ones who shape the future. Sun Tzu warned, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. And make no mistake, chaos is not your enemy. It is your greatest test. It is the sharpening stone that will either refine you or grind you into dust. The choice is yours." Look at the giants of today. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage. No roadmap, no guarantees, only an idea and an ocean of uncertainty. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first television job and told she wasn't fit for the industry. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. They all faced chaos, rejection, failure. But instead of letting it bury them, they let it fuel them. Because here is the truth. Your greatest strength lies in your ability to adapt, to rise, to turn disaster into destiny. The moment you stop fearing chaos is the moment you become unstoppable. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Do you understand what this means? The obstacle is not something to be avoided, it is the path itself. The chaos is not blocking you from success, it is leading you there. There will never be a time when everything is perfect. There will never be a moment when the road is clear and the path is easy. That is an illusion. The only thing that is real is this moment, right now, the chaos, the uncertainty, the challenge before you. And what you do in this moment defines everything. So when the world shakes, when life throws you into the unknown, do not wish for calm waters. Do not beg for things to be easier. Instead, stand firm, smile, and say, "Good, let it come." Because you are ready. Because you do not fear the storm. You are the storm. Because deep down, you already know the truth. Chaos is your strongest ally. So use this to become stronger and take your journey ahead by being the strongest among all.